Dirt. You got some dirt?
Dirt.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. We'll be coming in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. We'll be live. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. 2. We'll be coming in 5 minutes, 5 minutes. We'll be live.
Hello. Are we live now? Are we live to the peoples?
You know, this is our...
It's my people
this
here, yeah.
This is our
Where
coming
my
to you
people
soon page.
Where my peoples at? We looking for you. Left and right looking for you. Is she looking for me? Here I go. Stop in. You looking for the beans? We right here. You know what we do all the time at 5 here. They right here. Hustling. You know what we do right here. Trying to do everything. We even got a special guest. Watch him pop through the door real quick. Here's a chimney. Ding. Ding. It's 10,005 degrees in here. It's about to get hotter.
Can I bring in a fan?
We got less time.
You got
He wants to do everything. We have to let y'all know we're in a 10-minute countdown.
Hustle, time travel.
All right now.
Come on. Genie skills already. Watch out for this one.
You're right. As you wish it, so shall it be.
Hey. Come on with the Peaz podcast.
Yes, sir. All right now, hi. You gotta love it. 3 Peaz of the podcast. We gonna fill this third CD in one way or another. We gonna keep this rotation and we gonna keep it going, man. Y'all gotta love it. The persistence and the pursuit of happiness is amongst us. Now, let's warm these mics up right quick, yo.
Don't melt.
Warming up, Mike 4.
Warm me up, Chris.
Whoop,
I'm
whoop,
about to. Warm me up, Chris. That's what I was going to do. And Sean the Don. How could I not remember?
Shout out to Diamond. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm trying to say her handle. It's like
It's Dime Peaz.
Yeah, Dime.
You know, she part of the Smoke Screen Films umbrella as well.
Right.
I produce her podcast. That's what we just was doing from 4 to 5. So now, so we can give her a shameless plug. I'll allow that. Yeah. But it is time. We got 2 minutes to the show. So let's kind of rock with some of our favorite music.
Give me that point. That's her song. That is her. I recorded it. We gonna work it out.
458 and we gonna work it out. Work it out. Get that hype up, yeah. You got your light on. Face check, eyes check, nose check. Make sure you look good in this mic, in this camera. I'm tripping. Get this vibe.
Work it out. What am I doing?
We gon' work it out. She gon' walk it out. Ain't no talking in my city. We just
I'm gonna rock. It's my timeline. It's my segment.
I be looking at the paper like, bro, what you mean?
You know, I got Scrabble. Hey, it's 459.
I saw a few things.
Y'all know what it is.
Moving frame.
Hey.
One thing.
Yo, y'all know what it is right now. With a Z, baby.
Smoke screen. Check out the 3 Peaz in the podcast. Make sure y'all tune in to 3 Peaz in the podcast every Thursday at 5 p.m. You got me, you got Mr. Mills, Mr. Mystique. You know who you picture our voice.
That's the echo on that first one. I had them changed, but I forgot to play that one. That's my fault. Because I did have them changed and take the echo off of it, so it did sound like Mystique.
I'm still smiling. I'm still funny. Let go.
Okay, now. What we gonna do this time is
Go team.
we gonna sit here and bring the show in. We got a third person sitting there with us today. And his name is Jay Styles. He's a student at the Ohio Media School. And he gonna intern for us today and take this seat. And I just seen him on podcast before. That's why I chose him. He got a nice insight on life, and I want to have him involved. So I hope we entertain you guys again. This is Three Peas in the Podcast, episode 14. It is series Elements.
And we're not talking about the air, people.
We're talking about the air.
We're bringing the air on air.
The wind benders.
Hey, if you Avatar, you better know your elements. Or you mess with any superheroes, you better know your elementals. Stop playing with us. We gonna talk about it all.
So on this episode, we're going to touch my timeline, because my timeline was slapping, man. Then we're going to, of course, play the word game. And then we're going to talk a little bit about that inspirational quote that she always sends home with. So, let's start it off with Jay Styles, since you are a guest.
Hey,
you in with us
How are
today.
you?
So, give me a little bit about yourself.
All right, well, my name is Jay Stein. I'm 26 years old. I just started here at Ohio Media School. I'm 2 months in. I started 8/22. Favorite number, 21 and 22. And I'm just happy to be here. I like being pulled into projects and just staying with all the energy. I love it here.
Hey, let go for that energy.
Hey, that's a good thing. That's a good
He like
thing.
energy.
You're not. Hey, look, you're going to find that you in a nice position of awkwardness and you'll fit right in. So, you know what I'm saying? You never know what we might do or what we might say. Sometimes our wording be wrong. Sometimes we might misquote or missay a word, but we're going to keep going forward because you know what we meant. And if you don't, I'm sorry. You'll figure it out by the context of the conversation.
Or we correct each other in love
Yeah.
if we see fit. Yes. But no disrespect, no wilding, because we don't tolerate it. We don't want the peas to jump out the can on you. Yeah, I don't sense that from Justin. I sense so much light energy, so don't worry about it. We in good hands, y'all. Let's go.
So how we going to start it out with it, ma'am?
Oh, so since we talking about wind, and I like to teach you guys, I like to tell you about what we're talking about. We're going to go to Merriam-Webster for the definition. That's right. We are talking about air, which is, it can be a noun, a verb, you know, it can be used in a lot of ways, right? So we're going with the noun version first, right? And the first one I got, because they give you a few of them. The mixture of invisible, odorless, tasteless gases, usually nitrogen and oxygen, that surrounds the earth. This is what we're breathing, people. The air. Take the air. Taste the air. Yeah.
That's nitrogen, that's oxygen.
And that's air. Let's go. It's everywhere. All right. Also, number 3 definition was a light breeze. We like light breezes. We'll get into that. We'll explain about gale force and light breezes. Right. Then we got number 9. I wrote them down like that, you know, because that's how they was giving them. The height achieved in performing an aerial maneuver to catch some air. Stop playing with us. You know we all about catching the air, right? We want to catch the air. We want to keep making the air filled with things. You ever thought about oh, we ain't gonna get that deep. The inflatable. Remind me to tell you about the inflatable. Okay? And, yeah. We'll leave it there for right now with the noun versions.
All right, well, I'll
of
touch on my
air.
timeline a little bit, man. I got a couple good things, couple bad things, couple giggle things.
Giggle thing.
The giggle thing. You know,
Giggle thing.
I wasn't even going to talk about it, but I want to because I just want to laugh at the sheer funniness of 6ix9ine going to jail in the Dominican Republic. I mean, he over there making all this money. Like, it's like he's recreating the gangster over there, and it's like, it looks fake. It looks like he was. I don't think he was in handcuffs when they took him out. The police, the car, to take him in there and book him. They had a jacket over his head, and like then the man tried to run and break through the police to get to him, and it just looked staged. It was just like, man, come on, man. Like, how far is y'all gonna take it? Like, how is he even able to make music anyway? He's a rap. He should blow with the wind to the trash. That's what I think. But
I don't speak rap, so.
then something else that blew like the wind was Jeezy's marriage.
Yeah, I saw that on your paper. Is he done? Is he done?
Yeah, they done.
What happened?
They said irreconcilable differences, so they really not
I mean,
saying.
it's really not going down.
Yeah,
Boo.
but it's something about family. I'm thinking she and her family was forcing that Asian lifestyle on him too hard, and I think he was like,
they're all about ceremony and
right.
tradition.
Yeah, I think it was like, man, hold on, man, I'm the breadwinner. Like, stop it. Like, that's what I'm. All of the stories that I'm reading all over the place. To me, that's what they're going to.
Wasn't a full agreement. It wasn't full agreement that he was gonna be him in the marriage.
Yeah, it seemed like it's something to that. And then we'll go to the negative. I hate to start with this, but sometimes it's got to be talked about.
It's duality. Life is duality.
DC Young Fly lost another one already.
No, wait.
His sister just passed away.
No, see, I need to be on my time. DC, baby.
Yeah, so
sorry.
so just this year alone, he lost his cousin, his baby mom / partner, wife, whatever you want to call her in this day and age.
How
his
sturdy a
other
bro
half.
got to be?
And now he just lost his sister, either like 4 days ago or something. So it's like, man. And
Love and
then you double down. I don't even really want to say this.
Come on, you have to say it. You started it. Even tricked us.
Ooh.
People. It's about to get thick.
DJ Envy.
The air got thick.
From the Breakfast Club.
Uh-huh.
All the stuff he be sitting there talking how better than or how square he is and he don't do this and he don't do that. And he didn't got iHeartRadio rated.
Ooh.
They done raided the radio station and took the equipment because of some real estate fraud. Now you really gotta be wiggling for them to come raid your job and take their equipment. Cause you don't own that. He don't own nothing at iHeart. But they're saying I guess he used their equipment to promote and do this RICO law.
Oh yeah. Stop playing with
yeah, so by
y'all better
him
read them user agreements.
Yeah, they was faking like he was a part of that company, and it pretty much was a pyramid scam, man. They got millions, and you got to think he on the radio every morning. You gonna trust him? If he say he got houses for sale, or he can help you learn how to buy and sell houses and flip it, you listen to this dude every day. How many years he been on the radio? Oh, what was you getting to?
Wait, hold on. Who are we talking about?
DJ Envy from the Breakfast Club.
Oh my gosh, that's so crazy because I just read a story very similar, but I can't talk about it. But I thought I knew what you were talking about. You're close. But like, yeah. Wow, that's so interesting. Because I am in a little bit of finance. That's one of the jobs that I do. But that's
so he's being charged with the RICO Act, real estate fraud, and a Ponzi-like scheme. And they're saying that his business partner already was arrested, and they're thinking that he flipped. And if I'm going, you going with me.
I am so fascinated. I just want to like focus on all the details because this is like my whole thing. This is like my hyper focus. So, man, I have too many questions. So the first thing is, this is real estate. So he wasn't licensed by the state, I assume. Not at all. But he said he was, right? Okay.
They were flipping houses. Well, flipping real estate, I should say. So they was buying buildings and turning them into apartments, and they was leasing them out. They was doing, to me, what I'm reading, they was getting people to invest in these $1 million schemes
like
that
condos. Really
wasn't worth as much as they were saying they were, and then they was skimming through the jobs, and they wasn't holding their end of the bargain, but they was taking people's money.
Oh.
And by DJ Envy being a public figure, he was getting people that had millions of dollars to fund him. Like, here, I trust you. I trust you. But then when people was like, hey, where my investment at? He didn't have the back end. So he got sued by a dude by the name of Tony the Closer. Then Tony the Closer sued him, and then DJ Envy returned the suit for defamation. But now he opened up himself. So what it's looking like is Tony the Closer said, I just wanted my money back, and since you played with me, I'm telling them people on you.
That's the right thing to do.
So now he opened up a can of worms. He should have just gave the dude his money back.
Oh,
So-
I love this story. Okay,
Wow, it sounds like it's gonna be thicker than ever.
I'm doing my research on this.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to, man.
I'm gonna bring
You
it up
know?
in We Speak News, actually.
Now,
So this is a tornado of a story, huh?
yeah, it's a tornado in the story.
Ah,
But on a lighter note,
whirlwinding around.
one of my favorite rappers from Detroit got released. He on CMG, you know what I'm saying, little short dude named 42 Doug, you know what I'm saying, he right up there, you know what I'm saying, he be talking about language, man, he just got released. He had messed around and went to the shooting range while he was on papers. They wanted him so bad, they went and looked at the cameras of him on the shooting range, not in the streets with a gun, not on a photo shoot with a gun, not in a video shoot with a gun, but he actually was at a shooting range trying to do the right thing, and the feds charged him for being a felon, a convicted felon, being in possession of a firearm, shooting a firearm, and being in close proximity of a
Doing
firearm.
Too much after being released.
But luckily, he didn't have to do the whole year. He only did 6 months. Now he back on the streets.
All right.
But it just go to show you that even when you do your time, it doesn't mean you paid off your crime. You have to go through the paperwork to be around guns again, and it take a couple years, take a lot of money. You got to pay this service, and pay that service, pay that lawyer, go through the classes to show that you deserve to have a gun. So most people would be like, it's my constitutional right to bear arms, so I ain't going through all that.
If I say deserve
Yeah.
to have a gun, no one deserves to have a gun.
Yeah, I want to speak on that. Absolutely, is that it's a privilege. It's a privilege, and you can lose that privilege if you break the law. I'm not one who's Mr. Yeah, law, but like, if you're gonna abuse weapons, you shouldn't have any. Like, if for example, someone hurt another person with a gun, that person don't need to be having some guns.
So you're saying if he was a violent criminal with guns, after he get out of jail, he shouldn't be allowed to have a gun again?
He needs to demonstrate that he can be responsible with them.
Okay. So what if I was just a shoplifter?
You didn't
I
use
just
a gun.
I just stole food just to pay it, but I got a felony though. But I still can't have a gun either.
Oh, so it affects people that
No
didn't
matter
use a
what
gun.
felony.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't know
if you're a
that.
felon, you could be a check writer. You just walk in banks and write checks and take people's
Oh,
money.
I don't agree with that at all.
But I'm saying you didn't use a gun.
Right, yeah. No, I'm saying
But
that,
you are not allowed to have a gun at your house to protect your house
listen,
no more.
You bring up an excellent point because, listen, people don't have money for food. If you have to steal to survive, and then they're taking your weapons, which might be the only way to feel safe, like if you're, for example, a woman, that's, I'm not gonna cuss, but it's not cool.
Now that's understandable. You had to change your train of thought because you wanted to cuss. So you had deep emotions on that part. You had to self edit and change. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much how it is. But there are new laws being put in place that where you can get your record expunged, or it's been so many years that now you have the opportunity to go, like you get your record expunged to the way it's clean again. That none of your felonies will show up, so you can get better jobs and you can be able to have a weapon. Because see, a lot of people don't know Ohio is a state that you're allowed to carry openly. Like if I just got a shotgun on my shoulder and I'm walking to the store, they're really not allowed to say nothing to me because it's an open carry state. It's the concealed. It's the putting it in my jacket, in my waist, like under and having it hidden. That's the concealed part that you need the license for.
Yeah.
But if you just got it on your hip like the Wild Wild West, if you're not breaking any other law, they're not even supposed to be able to stop you and ask you about anything. Now, depending on what neighborhood you're in or what color you are,
For sure.
it's a difference. You know, different laws for different people, different neighborhoods for different people. All that stuff coexists. Now we in the middle of this show. Well, not in the middle. I'm sorry. We had a quarter list of the show. Y'all know
They've
what
been
that
talking
means.
about guns.
Yeah, not
A
win,
lot
but
about
it's okay.
guns. It's okay, because the win buying a gun, man, listen.
Hey, that's where everything falls behind, and we just fell off into that. But we're going to get into what we normally do when we come back after this short, what we call
Music
these? Not a music break. We're going to call this advertisement. We're gonna pay a couple bills
Interlude
and
music.
let y'all know what's going on in a minute. We'll be right back with Win. And sorry we got off topic talking about the
You guys
guns,
are
but
fine. What are you talking about?
For a photography or videography production company that can capture your special event in a way that is both beautiful and memorable? Look no further than Smokescreen Films. We have a team of experienced professionals who are passionate about creating stunning images and videos. We use the latest technology to ensure that your event is captured in the best possible way. Whether you're planning a wedding, a corporate event, or a production launch, Smokescreen Films can help you create the perfect visual. Contact us today to learn more. Visit our Facebook page or call us at 234-788-1368 to schedule a consultation. Do you want to stay informed about the latest news, sports, and entertainment? Do you want to hear interesting and engaging conversations about the things that matter to you? Then listen to...
I don't know what just happened with the computer. The computer doing what it want to do. I picked the PSA and it's playing what it want to play. So sometimes we have technical difficulties and it's not my fault. But since we got the commercial off, that's all that I care. We back to the episode of 3 Peaz the podcast series. Wind, Air, episode 14. Miss Mystique, I give you back the microphone before I mess the show up again.
Mess it up. You're not messing it up. Stop. Okay, you guys was talking. You ain't had nobody to really talk to since. But I understand. So, yes.
I'm lonely, okay?
But yes, I mean, we need to understand what's going on around us and the laws and everything. So I agree with the conversation. It needs to be had. It's just a tough conversation sometimes, especially with a lot of gun violence in your life. You be like, okay. Okay, I got my own opinions about that. So, anyway, where were we supposed to be going?
We were supposed to be going back to the air.
Back to the air. Oh my gosh.
We're on air?
We're on air with the air. Okay, so as we're on air with the air, we the inflatable story. Okay. So you know how inflatables need air to become something else, right? So that right now it's just this little plastic, little tiny thing somewhere, not even looking like it's supposed to. Blow it up, it's some gigantic duck, right? Okay. So that's how situations can be. If you put air into something, you can change what it was to something it was not. Now, they can be bad air and good air. My thing is, how do you differentiate between the two? Between good air and bad air? So, for me, I did it as how forceful wind is. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, if you got somebody talking to you, it's a light wind. We're okay. We're enjoying the breeze, light breeze.
Literally.
You got somebody yelling at you. Air is coming from everywhere, and you don't like the wind too much. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hot air.
okay, we don't do that. We don't do that. We keep it breezy. Breezy. Breezy's good for the soul. True enough, you may get into some gale force because, you know, life has this little, you know, tornadoes and tsunamis. What other wind things? Trees falling down, lines, power lines out. Oh, you ain't got no power. Oh, let's not even go there. But yeah, the wind is more powerful than you think. We're going to be there about water too, because water, be like water, my friend. I can't wait for the breaks. Be like water. But yeah. Shauna's talking off.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Your thoughts on light breezes versus gale force winds.
Oh, okay.
What do you prefer in your life?
That's an interesting thing because you might assume I want the easy breezy kind of just like everyone's nice. No, I prefer people being straight with me and telling me how it is. And sometimes that comes with a little bit more wind behind it, and I'm not afraid of it. People kind of put me in this bracket of he looks this way, and they're wrong on a couple different ways. But that's okay. People, that's a thing. I'm not opposed to any kind of, I mean, there's wind that's just too much, like you were saying. But people think they have to be gentle with me. You don't. It's in fact a little bit annoying sometimes. It's a little bit pestering because people are like, he can't handle that.
I'm not a feather. I am a sturdy porch. Stop playing with me.
Sometimes I want to be a feather. Sometimes I want to, like, you know, whatever. But, like, you know, it is what it is. People, you know, I just want them to be honest and earnest with how they're talking with me. They don't have to edit themselves. All right, I have to edit myself because I'm on a podcast and I can just be screaming obscenities. But that's a scenario. See, that's a difference.
Right.
In casual conversation, I don't want people thinking they have to tiptoe around me or walk on eggshells. And at the same time, the opposite is true. I don't want people screaming at me, talking about things that are offensive and I know it's offensive. And it's one thing if you don't know that you're being offensive. There's like some leeway there. But if you're intentionally trying to get a reaction out of someone, that's not cool.
You might F around and find out. So don't be intentionally bothering people with your wind, okay?
Yeah.
Now, if you want to talk to somebody, and like he says, you don't have to be feather-like, but you don't have to be, super strong to blow my tree down either. There's a balance in there somewhere. You can always talk to somebody. Ebbs and flows, like roller coasters.
Up and down.
Things are going to happen. Smoke. Are you getting gale forces or light breezes, bro?
I'm getting gale forces, yo. Bro, I be feeling like I'm in a tornado.
Okay, Dorothy. You need Toto.
Hey, I am in the land of Oz when it comes to days that I be living, man. It be days I just be wanting to get to see the wizard, man. I just want to go talk to somebody to get me back home, man. It be days that I just can't even understand how I got here. Like, I know that this ain't reality. But it be like the metaphors and just seeing through the garbage. You got to understand who is the cowardly lion that's woofing.
You got to see this journey for what it is, right? Supposed to be the king, but he's scared.
The whole time he's scared. He just doing all that hollering because he don't want nobody to see that he a sucker. Then you got the old man who's just sitting there rusty.
Because he's not getting love. He ain't getting the moisture.
He done cried himself rusty. He got all the bottle of oil. The bottle of oil is a little bottle of liquor. He give you some liquor. He gonna perk up and talk to you and tell him all the stuff he been through. Then you got
slide some oil to me. Stop playing. You ain't
slide that little bottle. He gonna tell you all the life, man. And boy, you wouldn't believe when I was back in the 60s.
Oh, I love that movie. I never thought of it like that. Ooh, why you do that? You blew it the wrong way.
I told you metaphors, man.
Well, no, like he introduced, he said, how did the wizard get there? On a hot air balloon.
He did. He sure did. It was during the
just the wind.
Got blew away.
Come on, man. I'm telling you. I'm going to bring it back. I might fall off the horse sometimes.
No. I was just saying the picture you put in my hand about the Tin Man. Oh, I ain't picturing me with that bottle. I'm picturing me with an oil can.
Yes, and sometimes you don't even know you're involved. Know people. You're a Dorothy, and then your house crashes on some witch.
We know people who fit these personalities. Movies are metaphors in life. We just have to see them for what they are and not just entertainment. Some people really be putting gems in these movies. And if you think about it, it pertained to you and a lot of things that you went through.
But that's so the more experience you got, the more you're able to see.
Like right now, I could be Dorothy. I'm on a yellow brick road.
Yeah.
This at the school, I didn't come to the school for this. I came to the school to get a certificate so I could charge more for smokescreen films. No mindset was ever become a instructor's assistant, a teacher, tutor, whatever you want to call me, somebody in education. Me in education, you know how many times people text me on Facebook and be like, yo, my son really want to mess with these cameras, and I told it I asked you to teach him, and I'm like, I'm cool, or I'll make time, or I'm not really like, man, I ain't no teacher, I ain't about to, and then I come here, and now it's like, I really like it.
Instructor clothes.
Oh yeah.
No, he's not.
Yeah. You didn't see his
You didn't see me yesterday with my hard bottle on.
He's his instructor.
Yesterday that was my instructor's outfit. I came. I was trying to show. I had on my little my khakis. You know what I'm saying?
That was my nickname.
Like he do with
Short
anything
story.
else, he throws his heart into it. That's a good thing.
Super short story. That was my nickname when I went to summer camp. Khakis.
Khakis.
I wore khakis one time, and that was the whole week.
Hey, sometimes names stick with you, man.
No, we gotta delete that from the collective consciousness.
He says, delete.
Delete that, the khakis.
We don't want that.
So, Jay, what's going on in your timeline? Your Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, what you been looking at lately?
Oh, me, I've been looking all over the news, because I do the, can I plug?
Yeah, you can play.
All right, so I do this radio show called We Speak News with my people. I have Dime Peaz, I have Megan, whoever's there at the moment. That's who I have as my co-host, and it's wonderful. And we were looking up things to talk about. We came across the Gaza story. We were talking about. Can I talk about it?
Yeah, you can talk about the Gaza story. I mean, that's news. That's what's going on right now.
Yeah. Well, it's been everything I've been looking up because it's such a big story, and I think it's underrepresented. People will talk about how we need to show support for Israel, and honestly, I don't agree with that. I'm on the side of Palestine. People want to bring in Hamas and say if you support Palestine, then you support Hamas. That's not true. He does not speak for all Palestinians. I oppose any form of genocide, no matter who it comes from.
Yeah.
But if we're looking at history, who's doing more of that? It's going to be the people, or the powers that be from Israel. I think that's where it's coming from. I think that the U.S. is supporting Israel in that, and that is something I have a problem with because these people in Palestine, it's Palestine. For, 12 years ago, it was Palestine, and now we're calling it Israel. It's the same thing that happened over here with, what people say, the Indians or the Native Americans, whichever. There's different terms, different people prefer different things. And it's the same thing. It's genocide, and it's wrong, and I'm opposed to it, and I'm really annoyed that people want to say that people like me are anti-Semitic because we don't support Israel. That's ridiculous to me.
No, man, I don't mean that. They to me, they throw that anti-Semitic phrase out there just to get people to shut up.
That's right.
It's the best way to put you in fear of having a charge. If you don't want to be a bigot, and you're not, don't say that word. Even you could be right. Everything you say it could be absolutely correct, but they'll flip it and say you disrespected the Jewish people, so therefore you're anti-Semitic. Be like, that ain't what I even was talking about. You knew what I meant when I said what I said, but you threw that word just to get everybody in an uproar because everybody gonna ride with you.
Can I speak to that? That is such a. Everything in the news is sensational right now. It's there to make you feel angry, fear, whatever, sometimes sad. And as long as they can play on your emotions, they can pay their bills. And that's what it's all about, is monetizing everything. It's not about the story. It's not about representing the people correctly. It's not about speaking truth to power. It's about a narrative, their agenda. And that's one of the reasons why I started my show. Well, I started the profile page like 6 years ago, and got serious ago. I started 8 years ago, but I say I started 6 because that's when I got serious about it. Because I was noticing when they're saying our news station isn't biased, they're lying to you. No news station is apolitical. Everyone has a bias. I have a bias, right? But the important thing is to lead with the facts, then give an opinion if you have to, and then leave people up to their own interpretation of what's going on. I don't see what that's hard, but
Right.
people make it hard. The Telecommunications Act of like 1995, 1996, they took away these local stations' ability to just be local stations, and corporations came in, buy everything up, and now that there's like 3 or 5 stations that own everything. Anyway.
All right, now we go to a commercial. I'm sorry about
Big
that.
business
I wasn't trying to
is
cut you
what
off,
it
but you know it's
stands.
5:30, so the bills must be paid.
The perfect way to stay up to date on what's happening in the world.
in a
With
pod.
episodes every week, there's always something new to listen to.
Wow.
So what you waiting for?
Look,
Tune in
I'm
today
gonna be
and
very
start
informed
listening to 3 Peas in
I
a
like that.
podcast.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I tried. No, I used to. Thank you. No, because when I was younger,
podcast where they
I
talk
was
about
nonverbal.
urban
I
culture,
couldn't talk.
hip hop,
So I
sports,
listened
and
so much.
entertainment.
And then I realized,
they'll be
you
talking
know, I have
about
a
the
voice
latest
too, hold on.
news in the hip hop
And-
world. They'll also be discussing
have to
the
use that air in my
NFL season
system
and
through my
everything that
lungs.
just-
Come up for the air.
So I can say, yeah, it's what it felt like when because something happened to one of
So
my
whether you're a
friends,
fan of hip
and I had
hop,
to speak
sports,
up
or
about it.
entertainment, you won't
And
want to miss this episode.
When that happened, because it was me not talking about it, that was, I feel hurting everybody. And so once I realized, okay, having a voice can help people, then I realized
All
I
right, we
gotta
coming
have
back in, yo. We hot. Hey, we
We
back
need to win.
in. episode number 14, and we own the Element series still, and we are with the wind. I wish I had some sound effects, but y'all caught me slipping this week. We been doing them manually. Y'all, I don't know if y'all been hearing them in the back. It kind of sound like some coffee cooking over there. They all know the sound. They tried to get the sound effects together, but hey, it is what it is, man. Y'all know how we do it, man. 3 Peaz in the podcast with our special guest, Jay Stein, because we got a third seat open in rotation right now until we find that special fit. We just looking and trying to keep the show going. We gonna keep this 3 Peaz in the podcast jumping out the can, man. Now, I want to get to one other thing that I slipped up about my timeline. I'm going to speak to the men. I'm going to speak to the men and the women that's out here getting their life together. They got these shady friends. I don't know if y'all are hip to the pin drop. The new thing is, well, I can't say it's new. It's just caught on. It's becoming more, it's happening more now.
The pin drop, can you explain?
The pin drop is when people come over to your house or come to your establishment and they drop their location to the robbers.
What? Mona Lisa Mobile? Nee.
So I come to your house and I case your joint. You invited me for girls' night. We kicking it, we drinking, we smoking, we having a nice girls' night. And I'm noticing how much you got laid around, jewelry and everything. And I text my man, oh, it's going over here. Here with the address. Now y'all ladies off in there kicking it, doing what y'all do with y'all pajama parties and twerking. And
y'all don't. First of all, the ladies don't get offended because he know he talking to some women, not all of us. Okay, some of us.
You know what I mean? I'm thinking personal. I'm not talking to you because you don't do that.
I just can't believe that. Ooh, y'all getting grimy. You know, oh, you're dirty.
Oh,
go ahead, teach us, bruh.
Teach us, bruh. Delete the text message. Turn on your location. Ooh, 2 in the morning. I know y'all a little tipsy. Me and my homeboys come in with the kick door through the back door. Boom, we got purses and jewelry, watches, y'all new rollies, y'all big gold chains on now because y'all too busy drunk and partying and need to be paying attention anyway. So you got that? I just want y'all to be paying attention. It ain't the stars. They got to make sure they had them bras turning them phones at the gate. All y'all D-boys and y'all D-girls is out here having y'all fun. Just beware. That was the service announcement. That was the service announcement from Smokey and Smoke Screen Films to be paying attention to your environment. I mean, your surroundings and your environment. Now, Jay, what you got to say about that?
Well, I was actually going to warn you that I think your battery's dying on your camera.
Oh, no.
I think that's what the blinking means.
Oh, no. The blinking is blinking because it's letting you know that it's on.
Oh, okay. Alright, the other one I thought was blinking and the battery was dying, so I associated those two things together. Gotcha. But I can talk on this. It's actually affected my friend.
Oh, so you know that it happened before?
Yeah, and well, it's my friend. So I don't know if it's I should talk about it, but I'll be as vague as possible.
You're not putting a name on it. So.
Right. So what had happened was my friend slept with another person. And this person wasn't a good influence, let's say that. And this person brought a whole lot of drama into their life. By doing the same thing that you just said. They're like, hey, this person has a lot of money. Let's do some bad things. And they tried to steal this person's identity. And physical harm. We're going to leave it there at physical harm. And so this does happen. This affects real people.
All races and kinds, because you see, Jay is not like us. He is a different generation and a different class of people, a different ethnicity.
I don't want to be a different class. Don't say I'm a different class.
I'm saying, right now, 3 Peaz a podcast, yes, we are like-minded, but we all come from different backgrounds. I come from Akron. She comes from Cleveland. You come from...
Canton.
See what I'm saying? We are a whole different collective, but we do have things in common. We can have conversations amongst each other. Even if we disagree, we could be man enough or woman enough to have a adult conversation because we are like-minded people. We understand each other. We figured out that sometimes eccentric isn't bad.
It's not. What you mean? Freak flag. Hi.
Yes.
Hi. Okay. I don't care if you don't like it.
I don't care if you don't like me, man. I'm a nerd. I don't care, man. I'm the coolest nerd you ever know, though. That's all you need to know. So,
who want to date a
we
nerd?
got Adam-
I got
Adam
six
in the
things.
window.
What we talking
We got
about? I
Adam
want to
in
do some
the window,
cosplay,
you know
some
what I'm
LARPing
saying?
or
We
something.
keep
I'm
the
that
camera.
girl. Let's go.
Yeah, we got the
sorry.
camera window. We got the window camera going now. You know what I'm saying? I had to put that up just for the people that wanted to see what we be doing in here. I put the camera aimed out the hallway so y'all can see other fellow Ohio Media School.
He's trying to break in. Don't let him.
Oh no.
What's this
Recording on
podcast about?
air.
Oh, we on air. Look,
We are on air.
we live.
Wow, okay.
It's an
It's about to
entertainment
win.
podcast.
Whoosh. No.
That's awesome.
Thank you. We'll talk later.
Yes. Hey, look. Hey, that was Adam.
Hey,
Adam been wanting to get in everybody's podcast. He gonna get his name out there for sure. He gonna make sure he slide
That nice
in.
smile.
Yeah, we gonna ask for him next week. I'll bring Adam in next week for y'all since we introduced him in. So, Miss Mystique,
Yes.
let's explain this to me. I want to
Yes.
know one thing. How was your week?
My breezy. And we're not talking about just light breezes. We talking about, the ones that you like, whoosh. Wait a minute, where my wallet go? Where my money go? My hat. Do you know when your umbrella go backwards?
Did your umbrella flip inside out? Oh
Man.
yeah, that win was Chicago style.
Ugh. Yes, so some of those. It wasn't gale force, but it was strong. And it was trying. And it was annoying. But it helped me get through. But that's why I came up with all these metaphors and analogies. How I like to talk to you people. You people might think I'm crazy. I am. You might think I don't know anything. I don't know everything. But I'm a glass that's half full. I am willing to learn. Okay? I'm willing to teach what I know and get something back from somebody else. Don't try to teach me no crap though, because I'm gonna let you know right off the bat. My spirit gonna tell me it's crap, and I'm gonna have to let you know it's crap. Sorry, but I'm a spirit-led person sometimes. Most times I want to say, but sometimes I'm emotional.
Emotions aren't bad.
They aren't. They show you you're alive.
In this new world, though, they try to make it seem like if you got emotions, you.
Oh yeah,
you're soft.
they'll play it up. No, they'll be like,
Oh, I ain't worried about it. Find out. What my boy Turbo say? Don't let that pretty face get you.
Is it that time? The deal was that a shameless plug?
That was a shameless plug for
Was
the
it time,
Turbo.
man? What you telling me is that time to play hot music, man? That's what it's time, man. So, Jay, we got a little segment that we do, make it or break it, but nobody have been sending in hot music, so we've
We
been going through the
need
folder,
music from brand new
and we have found a
people.
couple of little hot little
We want to get brand
songs.
new people out here. We've heard others. We want to hear other artists, the undisputed, the underdogs, the ones that's in the closet rapping hard or whatever. We want to hear y'all. If you got a spoken word, come on.
So let's
send
go
it
with
in.
our man, our cousin. We didn't designated him family.
He is
Darnell
fam.
Williams with Turbo.
He's so gangster, he had to use the government. It's Darnell.
It's Darnell,
It's
baby.
D-Mail, baby. Hey, hey.
Don't move slow. Oh, turbo, bring it up.
Hey.
Yeah, don't move slow. Turbo, bring it up. She don't want no scratch, she want a real nigga. She know I got a big ego, but my bill's bigger. Only certain type of niggas that can deal with her. Don't let that pretty face, how you looking stupid is stupid. But I love it. Turbo, baby got it all, she smart.
See, ghetto.
Lay her back down, don't start.
Hey.
Hello, smoking nigga out at the dock. I'm a pharaoh, queen popping niggas with a bar. Yeah, pop that
Hey,
up.
hey. Music is life. When I heard this, I was like, stop. Okay, Darnell, what we talking about?
Turbo, bring it up. Ooh, hey, turbo, another 11 coupe on your block.
Yo, block.
Skate for president for you boss.
Hey,
Keep her high, go
hey,
bad. She made a new
hey,
side.
hey.
Go in the middle stomach, that's a two top. Stack that barrel on the skate on.
Hey, man, hey, hey, hey,
Adam.
Pull out the Hellcat, pull out the top of the bed.
Hey.
Baby so bad, she drop it so fast. I need that turbo nigga.
oh, it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild, Smokey. Are you ready for this?
Yeah,
Bring it up.
Oh no.
That's why I'm trying to spread my wings. That's why I'm trying to let people know that I can produce more than just urban shows. I mess with everybody. I don't just do this rap stuff. I make
To the stage, booty crack a smile.
I'm a butterfly, bro. I'm out there.
Know me now, but I love it. turbo. Baby got it all.
That's why I told you I'll help you with your show, man.
Down, don't start. Mellow.
Help me when I ask you for things, like you did today.
She don't want no stress,
I like
she
to
want
be
a
asked.
real nigga. She know I got a big ego, but my bills bigger. Only certain type of niggas that can deal with her. Don't like that pretty face, how you looking stupid as
Oh,
yeah. Pop that don't
Hey,
move slow.
hey, let's go.
Turbo, bring it up. Yeah, pop that don't move slow. Turbo, bring it up.
y'all know how I do it back. Y'all know how I run it back. Y'all know how I run it back. Y'all know how I run it back, man. In your feelings, man. Broken in your feelings.
Oh, here you
Made
go.
by the
Here
game,
you go.
man.
Here you go.
No motion, move
Hey.
or leave or sit with 6 cents.
Yeah,
For a minute, to be the man of the hour. Got powder everywhere, like who just spilled the flour. Niggas out they outside, really in the way.
Yeah.
To the boy, I'm known to make a play. My name like way hot, like the summer in the thermal. Dance around Hill's kitchen, just go infernal. You ain't gotta rush cooking, keep the eye on the stove.
Can I show my live, you guys?
You're right. You got a lot of old timers phone. Music players, I come on with it. Make sure y'all tune in every Thursday at 5. We keep the podcast on Smoke Screen Films with a Z, YouTube, man. Find me. SMOJESCREENFILMZ on YouTube.
Love it. You guys are amazing. I love you guys.
You gon' make it shake. Progress on the manifest, make a
Get it,
stuck
what I
man.
take,
Let
Miss
'em
Peaz,
take me out my
baby.
place. My
Peaz,
peace
baby.
make 'em envy more
The
than
best
rock
of
and
all,
less.
keep it
Notice my
moving.
style.
Told you, man.
They gon'
Green
feel the
for
vibe.
law.
It ain't hard for you to tell that a nigga grind. They say it's about time and the people.
It's easy. You just gotta find that groove. Just when you get behind the boards, just zone out, man. Cooley.
Hey, it's the goat.
With the banana goat, Cooley. Hey, Cooley dropped the beat for me yesterday in 36 minutes. I gave him an idea, and he knocked it out of the park in 36 minutes for me. The new Smoke Screen Films logo and media music gonna be done, man.
Hey, Smokey, you need to teach me how to dance, because I can't dance. Save my
Hang
life.
out with me enough, you gonna catch up, man. Just hang out with me enough. I got you,
Have a
man.
funky two-step for you.
Oh. All right, How you gonna be broken in your feelings, man?
You broke,
J
that's
Boy
what
the
you
Great, made by the game. That's broken in your feelings, man. From the city of the act. You know what it is, man. We gonna bring the whole team back with us every trip we get. I'm sorry. I gotta rep, because he's part of the team, man. So we crossed over to the second or the third leg of the show. So we downhill from here, man. Thank y'all for tuning in and staying with us this far. We're going to keep it going and staying afloat. Miss Mystic, what we got going on now? Is it word time?
Is it word time?
Is it word time? Hey, he knew what a weenus was. I don't even think I can compete no more, man. He came in with his brain on 10, man.
That's right, because, hey, I like them when they ready, so they gotta get ready. Stay ready.
He came in with his brain working, because I did not know what a weenus was.
Oh, really?
No, I didn't
I
know,
told him
man.
that too, and he was surprised. What? Wait a minute.
That's why when you looked over there and said it without even... I'm like, man, this dude's smart. I wasn't expecting this type of competition.
Oh my God.
But yes, we are continuing with our words that we should know that sound dirty but aren't. That's the only way we can keep it PC around here. Okay?
That's great.
So we're gonna start with let me see how many I got. I got 6 for you. Okay. We'll start with the first one. So what we do is I tell you the word, right? And you tell me what the word sounds like to you. Or unless you know, you can say that. But yeah, and then we we go back and forth. Who says what? And then we say, oh, the truth is, it's a blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
Okay. So, first word, dongle.
Oh. I know what that is.
I know what that is. Not it was a dongle
know what it
switch.
is.
I didn't.
You want to go first or want me to go first?
I want you to go first.
I will go first. A dongle, okay, is an accessory. Okay, so let's say you plug it into your phone. You plug your aux cord into the dongle. That's an example.
Ew, he's giving you the visual of what you're doing with this dongle, right?
Yes, I couldn't think of it, but I knew what it was.
Because they gave the definition as a small device able to be connected. Did he just tell you that? To be connected and to be used with the computer, especially to allow access to wireless broadband or use of protected
I
software.
know it. Dang, man.
So a dongle's a computer accessory.
Dongle is
To
a
actually
computer.
add on to the definition,
Uh-oh.
so many people don't realize this, especially if you grew up before like 2000s, but cell phones have become computers.
Uh-huh.
And so a dongle can fit into a phone, which is a computer. And so that definition does work for computers and mobile. Because Apple people need dongles just to
switch
connect to
be
their
able
aux
to-
cord.
Yes. Like, that's why I'm saying I knew what it was, but
So iPhone users should know what dongles are.
Yes.
yes.
Ah.
Like, because back in the day, iPhones they didn't have a jack. They used to only have the special iPhone plug, so you couldn't plug in headphones. You couldn't plug in certain like things that an Android could plug in.
With all the everything, you think
They
that would
made
be
you spend
so
the extra
much
50.
My
money.
They want you to
favorite.
spend the extra 50.
My favorite dongle of all time is when everyone had those AirPods and they're like, we're losing them. We're losing all of our AirPods. And then you know what they did? They made wired connections to the AirPods, making them literally the same thing as everything else.
Quartered
That
and
sends
unquartered.
me in the air, way in the air,
Well,
laughing.
that sent you in the air with the AirPods needing the line back to them.
Me with
Man,
the fun.
everything full
I'm
circle
always
around here,
there.
man. See
There
how
in the
everything-
air with care about air.
Move your hair.
Bam.
Oh man, that is funny, man. What's the next word, ma'am?
The next word would be bunghole.
Bunghole?
Bunghole.
Bunghole.
I was so mad. Like, ill? Oh. Bunghole. So I'm
Is
gonna
that on
use
a
it.
boat?
I'm gonna use it in a sentence,
Okay.
right? So we were in the vineyard, right? And he just taps the bunghole, and here we are. Everybody's drinking.
Oh,
Oh.
the hole on the side of the
Basically a keg.
it's
Barrel.
the barrel
The hole on the side of the
The
barrel.
hole on the side of the
called
barrel.
the bunghole.
to get the beer or the wine.
The wine. Try the
That's not
wine.
now. That's not now. That's extra. That's not live. All the live stuff is over this. That was extra. That was just me doing 360 to see if I could practice with my 360 camera.
That means
Was that the battery that died?
Yeah, the battery just died.
Oh,
So
okay.
he was
Because I had an hour. No, it was an hour. It was like 56 minutes.
Yeah.
So I knew it was gonna go out soon.
Oh, that's what I was warning you against. The
But I
blinking.
knew what I could do about
Got
it.
you.
And I just was playing it off because it was easy.
Ah.
Because it's not serious.
He
That's
whirled that
practice
wind
video
around.
that I'm gonna make a commercial off of in a minute. Like I'll use this video off of this 360 to do some advertisement for our media page. So that was no matter what I get from that, I'm going to be able to use it because that's a 360. That has a 360 gyroscope. So
Cool.
as the conversation go, I can move the camera angle in it, and I can turn and spin it around
That's
and
too
make
cool.
it chase the conversation. So this was just me practicing a new technology that I purchased that I'm in the wind about that because I'm so elated that I got my toy back. Y'all just don't understand this 360 camera, man. I love it. If
He likes
I'm,
his accessories.
If I'm in, say,
So meanwhile, Sean is
It's
Mystic
cool.
sits here, not knowing.
Huh?
it's
there's a
off now.
camera
That
on-
camera on you.
Yeah.
Yes, that
Okay.
the camera on that
the
tripod,
microphone.
the wire. Look, we done got our show again. Y'all know, but this is Three Peas in the podcast. Y'all has been with us since the birth of the idea till current.
And as you can see, we're growing and we're learning more, and we want to tell you more. So yeah, we might have to go
Yeah,
to
so-
an hour and a half show.
But that was the brief synopsis of that camera. Now let's get back to the word game.
Alright, what's this
What's the third word?
third word? Uh-oh.
I think y'all generically threw me the bomb, but I'm gonna go ahead.
You know it.
Take it
You
to
know
the
it.
chest
He was right there
and
with me.
say sexagenarian.
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 So if I was a veterinarian, I would be a person a doctor that works on a dog.
But
So
see,
if I
for
was
me, if you just said a veterinarian and I didn't know what a veterinarian was, I was thinking he was a doctor who worked on vets.
Oh, doctor.
Oh, like veterans. Interesting.
But saying the word sexagenarian.
Sexagenarian. I get 3 words out of that one, and you know where mine
very
go.
smart.
I got
Break it down.
generic sex with a
Wait a minute. Bring it back up.
I got
Bring it
a
back up.
sexagenaric. I got a person that's.
Sex.
I got missionary at his worst.
I'm dead.
No, you got high
Oh
school
my God.
rubbing.
Sexagenarian.
Sexagenarian.
People don't know
They
about.
specialize in missionary.
Oh, that's sad.
But then again, what's funny is
No.
sexagenarians probably think that way about sex.
Oh, that's even funnier.
What?
Wait, can I?
Use it in a sentence,
Let me
please.
say. All right. Wait. I think I got this. Go.
I think everyone should know a sexagenarian.
Okay. So can I? My guess is that this is like a sex therapist or like someone who studies sex specifically, so that they can educate people on how to, do something positive.
That is a great guess. That is
Nah,
right.
not even close.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Well, maybe they could give sex education, but I don't think we would want to hear it.
Oh.
So a sexagenarian is a person who passes it out generally, just gives it away? A whore?
Okay.
Oh.
No, a whore gets paid.
Ooh, well, let me clean this up, people. Let me go ahead and say the word sextuplets
Oh!
does
see-
not have a sexual meaning, am I right? So
Wait,
let's
we
go
talk about-
that way.
Wait, we're talking about how many kids someone has?
No. Sexagenarian, I'll end it for everybody. A
Okay.
sexagenarian is a person in their 60s.
Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop
I
playing.
thought you were saying someone who had like 6 kids.
Stop playing.
Oh, okay.
But
A
that's-
sexagenarian is a
Got
60-year-old
I
person.
got you.
Somebody in their 60s got
As
a
in
title.
face.
I gotta
60.
make a t-shirt like that for somebody.
Sexagenarian.
I'm
Instead of sexagenarian, it's
Sexagenarian.
sexagenarian. Sexy genarian.
Sexagenarian.
Oh, like
That's a-
generation. Okay.
Sexy generation. They want
Ah.
to be. They want to be. They thought they was fun. But yes. Oh, okay. The next one. It's not a good word.
Oh no.
So if you ever experience this word, go right to the ER.
Oh.
Angina.
Angina?
And it's not that girl's Ann's cooter. Radio edit.
Oh! Now my mind just went on. You should have never said that. Because my mind said mangina, and then you said what you said, and then I'm thinking like, hold on, is you talking about the anus? Because I'm like,
No! Bring it back. Fishing. Reel it in. We caught a big one.
Here's it in a sentence, please.
Angina. My dad experienced angina, and it freaked us all out.
Oh, this is some sort of like viral disease. Ooh, not viral.
I already shot my shot. So I don't
Okay,
I'm
that was-
done.
It is chest pain on the left side associated usually with exercise.
Oh, rip. A heart palpitation.
here.
Basically,
Oh,
I'm coming to join you.
That left side.
Fred Sanford. Oh, it's Fred Sanford.
You calling him out?
Coming to join you.
We know that as the Fred Sanford. It's called angina, people.
Oh man, that is crazy.
Oh, no.
Oh man.
But yes.
Now, we done pushed through this episode 14 with the win, and you know how we usually get when we get to 5 minutes down to the stretch. We go for the uplifting and spiritual motivation that carries me through the week. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Yeah, I say fornication.
she missed my white flag the other night when I called. You know what I'm saying? I need
heard
some
that
inspiration. I'm calling her out on this one. I got my pink. I'm pointing her out. I'm on the stand, and I'm pointing it. Now her out. She did it to me.
She apologizes because she does not like to leave her friends walking. Okay. I know how I feel.
How did she leave?
But life was blowing the out of me, okay? I'm sorry. I had to get my umbrella. It was going that way, right? Amigos, I was going that way. Right? So, yeah. I apologize to my
Inspire me,
friend.
please. Carry me to the next week.
Okay, so I got one that's gonna hit you heavy. Well, it hit me heavy, like a gale force, and then there was one that hit me light, like a light breeze, right? So, as you breathe in, cherish yourself, but as you breathe out, cherish others.
Oh.
That was from the Dalai Lama,
Oh,
and that was the gale force.
oh,
As I breathe out, cherish others. It's the balance of both. You and them.
That duality.
oh, man. I kind of felt that one. Because I have not been putting myself first.
As you breathe in, cherish yourself.
Cherish
Sometimes we
yourself.
need to breathe in twice. Because we haven't been breathing, we've just been
Don't
blowing.
even let it out. Breathe in twice.
Ah! What was that movie we had? Oh,
Oh,
man.
man.
When they
No.
was locked in a safe. Hard
Hard
nice.
Tell them to breathe.
Breathe.
Take small breaths.
Take small breaths.
It's the little ones, y'all. Take them.
Small breaths.
If you
No,
care about yourself.
what I'm saying is that it's a real thing. Like, actually, it's about breathing. Like, when you breathe,
the breathing
breathing
thing
using your
is
stomach,
powerful.
but when you breathe in a full breath, do it with me. Like, do that extra real quick breathe. Like, and that really inflates your lungs. And then, yeah, it's that extra. So, like, breathe in like this. Like, look.
Come on, y'all, do it with us, man. Breathe in. And you know what? I got this on my
Yeah,
watch.
and that'll calm you down. That'll calm you down. Two breaths.
On my
There's
stress-
also square breathing,
on my
which
stress
is another
levels.
kind of breathing.
Who's the headspace? They do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
all
On
kinds of
my
breathing.
watch, the Samsung watch, to the stress level, they have you breathe 6
Yeah.
times deep
Come on,
So
in.
you
y'all,
can
it's
see
important
you
to
can
get
see
that.
102 heartbeat drop to like a 85 if you do that.
You know, see, look how Jay Styles came in. He, you know what I'm saying? He came in with the
Keeping the
nice
education
add-on,
going.
the education, yes,
Yeah.
with the nice thorough information.
Yeah.
So now
And
that we've
The
touched-
last one, wait a minute.
Oh,
We
I
gotta
was just
give
gonna let you
the
know.
Parisian proverb.
I knew we wasn't over. I was checking the
Oh,
time.
let me
It's
stop. I'm
4:57, and you always come in right on time. I was just telling you that it was 4:57, and we was gonna ride to that last one. That's all. I'm
So
sorry.
thirsty. I wanna blow in, man.
Let that air blow out.
I appreciate you. I cherish you.
I love y'all.
I love y'all.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so we ready for the second one?
We're ready for the second one.
It is a Parisian proverb, and it says, "What is brought by the wind will be carried away by the wind."
Oh.
Man. Woo! Woo! They be talking to me. They be talking to me. They be talking to me. They be talking to me.
Uh-oh.
Because I know some things I wanted to blow out my life, and they blew back in
Woo!
my
Wow.
environment. And I was like, man, how did that happen?
And he screen doors.
These screen doors.
Sorry.
We're going to keep this wind blowing and blowing and blowing and blowing. Thanks for y'all for being tuned in
Thank you,
to
guys.
Three
Thank you.
Peas in
Dealing
the
with our
Podcast,
craziness.
episode number 14, series number 2 of Elements called Wind. And I was just long-winded just then. And I'm going... Hey, I thank y'all. I am proud of this show as, again, we have succeeded as in doing something that we once was scared to do, and we stepped outside the box, and now we come to you guys every Thursday at 5 live. And if you want to double back and check us because you couldn't check us out that day, you can catch us on Smoke Screen Films, that YouTube page. Man, I'm going to bring it to you with it is Smoke Screen Films with a Z, baby. That's SMOKESCREENFILMZ. You got to put the Z on it, and you can find the real host of the show. Where can you find yourself at, ma'am?
On the Instagram at Muloki, or you can find me on the book as a mystic.
And then our seat filler, good confidant, Jay
Peaz.
Stein, he filled
Listen
all
to
of
me.
that seat in and made sure his
Yeah.
presence was represented
All
well.
that booty in that seat.
Oh
Now,
my god.
I enjoyed you this week, sir. I thank
Yes.
you. I really
A breeze,
intended
a
on.
light wind, a refreshing gale. A refreshing gale, my friend. Yeah.
And it is 6 o'clock. It is 6 o'clock. It is 6 o'clock. And y'all know that we got to do what we got to do, man. Because what? I want to hear this one on the way out.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Who is it? Is it Lady J?
What's an entertainment? Do you want to hear a smoke screen film? 3 Peas in a podcast is the perfect way.
Hold on, let's run it back. Let's run it back. Let's run it back. Let's run it back.
Do you want to
Let's
stay
run that
informed
again.
about the latest news, sports, and entertainment? Do you want to hear interesting and engaging conversations about things that matter to you?
Peas
Then listen
in
to
a
3 Peas in a
podcast.
podcast.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
And smoking a smoke screen film. 3 Peas in a podcast is the perfect way to stay up to date